Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In this video we look at the making of or terminating of an SWA gland. Here is the glanded of cable, but we have to add another accessory before we can add it into a distribution box for connection. It's got a shroud and the gland, and you can see how sturdy it is. So first we're going to have a look at some equipment and material we're going to need. We have a hacksaw, cable knife, water pump pliers, a crimper and sifting spanner. There's the cable and some glands and other parts. In preparation, we'll just put all these tools aside. Before I start preparing, I have to keep in mind that the conductors must be a sufficient length for connecting in the main board. Before you cut, always put the shroud on, because this will be difficult to add once you're in the process of glanding. I remove the outer seal nut from the gland and also add it to the shroud for the exact same reason. Now we must remember, even though this is a piece of cable, in reality this cable will be coming out of the ground. Therefore we cannot add the outer seal and nut and the shroud afterwards. This cable can be for a supply or a load, but the process remains the same. So it is good practice when we do this, even as a task, to slip these parts on before the time. So I've measured and I know where I want to cut. While I'm cutting, I carefully roll the cable to make a circular cut. In this case, I use a standard hacksaw, but a junior hacksaw will do the exact same job. The PVC sheath is being cut, but I'm cutting into the metal armouring at the same time. I make sure that I don't go through the metal armouring because I can damage the conductors. And there's a reason for this, because if I just take the PVC sheath off with a knife, I must then still cut the metal armouring to get it off. This way is best practice because the PVC sheath acts like a guide to cut the metal armouring. This allows me then to do two things in one go: cut the PVC sheath and make a cut in the armouring to be removed. Here you can also see the way I use the knife. I make sure to cut and use it away from me and not towards me. And now you can see how easily the metal armouring come off. So you take them off in small groups, not all at once. Just use your initiative and divide them up in 3s or 4s. It's better that way. The last ones are coming off. And now I need to remove some more PVC sheathing. I will remove approximately 30 mm of PVC sheathing because we need to expose the metal armouring. And there you can see what is going to happen. The metal armouring goes up against the graded cone part of the body, and then the outer seal nut will slide over it when we tighten it up. You can see that I've just made an approximate measurement, and if you do too much, the shroud won't cover the back area. 33 mm is good enough for the size of cable, but will be different for larger cables. After flaring the exposed metal armouring, we slide the body part of the gland between the metal armouring and the bedding or inner sheath. Slide the outer seal nut over the metal armouring. The armouring then closes and clamps down on the graded cone part of the body. The seal nut must now be tightened onto the body of the gland. You can either use 2 shifters or 2 water pump pliers, or a combination of the two. I personally prefer shifters. Tighten the 2 past being hand tight. Be careful not to crack any part of the gland, but go as tight as possible. The section we just completed must be tight and sturdy, so much that the cable and the gland become one. To conclude this task, we must still expose the conductors. Now leave approximately 10 mm bedding behind. Remove the remainder of the bedding. Be very careful of how you do it to avoid damage to the insulation of the conductors. Again, be careful with the knife. Keep your fingers out of the way as you use the knife. A core cutter can also be used. In this case, I'm just using the cable knife. So I can see that the conductors are exposed, and now I'm just going to carefully make a cut and just find my conductors and remove the bedding. You can see there I'm just pulling the bedding with my hand. This won't be possible with a bigger, thicker cable. We are just about done in preparing the first part of the gland before it goes into the DB or distribution board. So there you can see no damage to the conductors. This is the glanding off of a cable. This video is part 1 of 2, so please watch the next short video on how we prep the cable to be fitted to the supply or load point for the electrical connection. It features fitting an earth tag for earthing and bonding. Thank you.